Welcome to Shadowtoys Photography, Entire Berserk Collection, Part 6, Team Guts. Starting with S.H.Figuarts Guts. And as you know, I've been upgrading my collection here, and it's time to show you my stand-ins and quote-unquote, light on the quote here, custom figures and stand-ins for the rest of Team Guts here. So as you've seen Guts before, I am upgrading to the S.H.Figuarts Berserker Armor calm down version, I guess you could call it, of Guts. Obviously when he goes crazy I'll switch to the full Berserker Armor mode, but this is going to be his main mode for most of the time. And of course he's got Isidro here, also from Figuarts, and we can't forget about Puck. So I'll kind of be doing the comparisons as we go along here. And then they got Schierke. Maybe I'll put her in front, actually. And Ivalera. So you're familiar with these so far. Okay, here comes the fun part, some of the comparisons. This is kind of a really rough Figma Casca review, but this is my Figma Casca. I just threw, at one point, Guts puts his cape around Casca, so this is what that's kind of supposed to be a rough version of. This is the only Casca we have. So I have to use her Figma, you know, her what's it called? Golden Age, Golden Arc version. But this is kind of the most the blankest look I could get of all her face sculpts. So this is my Casca, you know, who's my traumatized Casca, I guess you could call her. I do hope Figuarts makes her. I would like her new, like, She Woke Up version, you know, on Elf Island, where she gets that cool armor. That'd be cool. And like have her kind of dumb version, if you want to call it, an accessory, just like a piece, maybe just like her head moves, you know what I mean, can move side to side, but her arms just need to be down and she just needs to stand. It could be kind of mostly a statue, which would be kind of good enough, you know, maybe swap the heads or whatever, but I'd accept that, just, you know, because I don't really want to pay like $100 for you know, the traumatized Casca version. I mean, they could do it up, maybe cloth goods, you know, full cloth goods, give her the sword, different looks, you know. Yeah, it'd have to be on the cheaper side. Anyways, let's move on. That's my Casca. Now to the Holy Iron Chain Knights, and you're gonna have to give me a bit of leeway here, because this is what I've been working with and with Figma and whatnot. So here's my Farnese. Is basically a Four Horsemen Studios female knight, which now she towers over everyone, so that doesn't work. This works. Now you can see how it's not working too well anymore. So that was my Farnese. I guess I'll put her on this side because she's kind of Casca's caretaker. But I would definitely love a Farnese, either from Figma. That's one of the characters Figma kind of did not do justice on. And hopefully Figuarts does continue the line, and she's kind of next, her and who I'm going to get to next. But yeah, there's many versions of her they could do too. I definitely want her Holy Iron Chains Knight version, her, if you want to call it Guts companion version, you know what I mean? When they're kind of following him around and they're, you know, meeting Schierke here and following the trolls, and, you know, she's kind of in her changing, you know, character development mode, I guess you could call it. That'd be cool. So that's the second version they can make. And now they can make her up-to-date witchy version, which would be really cool too. So that's 3 Farneses they could get away with making. Some maybe sculpts here and there they could reuse, but they could definitely make 3 of her. And I'd get all 3 because I think she's a really, really cool character. And of course, this is my stand-in for Serpico, who I couldn't remember the name of in one of the other videos, man, because, whoops. Doesn't stand too well, these Four Horsemen figures. But yeah, after the Al Pacino movie, Serpico, and actually before I stand him up, So it's basically just like a, I don't know if you want to call it a night elf or whatever, but I gave him the Slif blade, you know, the duster with all the, it basically can do wind style, you know. So again, I just do what I always do and take it right from the manga. And this is definitely from, I got most of the weapon, what am I going to call it here? Copy, the pages that have the weapons is, I forget what volume, but it's when Schierke is giving them all these magical weapons. I think she kind of holds this up, or it's on a table. And it's a really good, like, to scale. As you can see, it's to scale. And I just put that, as I told you, that Gorilla packing tape. It's like not packing tape where it's like flimsy. It's that real thick that you pull it from the dispenser and it doesn't like flop around. It's kind of like stiff. I did that, and as you can see, I cut around it to seal it. And it works with this blade because it acts as like the little glyphs or sliffs or whatever you want to call them, the little air elementals. What were they? Not fairies, but I forgot the word she called them, but the little elemental things that are flying around. I didn't make his cloak, but I thought that was cool. So he'd be like, whoosh, you know, yeah, it fits right in his hand. But yeah, it was a little difficult, but I surprised myself on how well it worked. So you can get a real good look in there. So the light's going to reflect a little bit on there, but you get the idea. So this is my Serpico stand-in. As you can see, he's going to tower over Guts. And this is another character Figuarts and Figma can both do many versions of. Again, his Iron Chain Knights, his Guts Companion version, and his... I think that's up to date. I think I can only really make 2 versions of him, so that's pretty good, and that's all we'd really need. I'd love his Iron Chain Knights version, and I want like their helmets and interchangeable heads, the full 9. And yeah, definitely want the cloth goods, you know, flowy cape and the weapons. It'd be great. It'd be great figures. I really hope they're making them. Comic-Con's around the corner as I'm filming this. Somebody else I put in is just Arya as Arya, just to fill in the ranks. I do use random knights and stuff as Roderick's crew, you know, because that's where I had them on. They were on that boat for so long. I mean, in the manga time, it wasn't that long, but Jesus, she's not going to stand. It's just, I didn't really show her, did I? McFarlane, Arya Stark. Arya's Arya. She's on the boat with them. Kind of the end of Game of Thrones, so this is her continuation. She hopped on the Guts ship. You saw her at the end of Game of Thrones, so it works. She sailed into the Shadowverse. What of it? And finally is one of the last Iron Chain Knights I really think they can make at least one figure of, and this is my stand-in, is Azan. If you don't remember who that is, it's the shorter guy who looks like Mario. He's got a really dark mustache, and from Mario Brothers. And he's a Iron Chain Knight with Farnese and Serpico, or Serpi, if you recall. I mean, this is just the dwarf king body, but I use his head. I mean, it kind of works, but the helmet is almost the same as Azan's. So I was like, okay, and he works because he's the dwarf, so he's a little bit, yeah, I mean, compared to Farnese. Again, this is another 4 horsemen, if I didn't already state that. So, well, his helmet is getting in the way, his little bat thing. But as you can see, he's shorter than Farnese, so as far as an Iron Chain Knight is concerned, he scales. And I mean, I could just pop in Zod here real quick. He's just going to be like towering over everybody because I kind of lowered the camera down to accommodate these guys, not him. But yeah, not going to do too many comparisons, but I wanted to show you Team Guts. This is, I'm going to tuck her in a little shot here. The team that I'm using. The middle is perfect. The middle you could work with. You know, Casca needs an update, but yeah, I mean, obviously Arya to the side there, but I wouldn't mind a Roderick. The mermaid girl, oh, I forgot her name. Any of the other witches from Elfhelm, or Elf Island, whatever you want to call it. More of these guys would be cool. They could do an accessory pack for her with like Flora as her you know, and in her version, her like spirit version, and the other accessories I gave. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. We'll do, I have a few more videos planned. It will be maybe a little bit before I do them, because I am going to need a bigger space, and I am working on that right now. For the next, I'm going to show you the Apostles. I did a lot of custom Apostles, and kind of Team Griffith will be next. I have 2 more videos planned, you know, we'll talk really about the manga, and you know, the video game didn't get much love. I can't believe the PS4 game, which is mind-boggling. It's a really good, it's not Assassin's Creed, but maybe I'll show myself playing that, because I'm getting up to the good parts. Yeah, talk about the manga, and waiting on Skull Knight to come in, and that's going to be a really good review, but I want to make sure I have the space for it. So yeah, lots of Berserk coming, but again, we might take a little bit of a break from Berserk for a little bit while, but I wanted to get Team Guts done, because it fits right in, and this is all so you've seen in the past videos and the other series, in the rest of the videos of the series, that the kind of customs and upgrades. I don't want to bring out all the Art of Wars again, but this is where I'm scaling to now, and now you can see I have a problem with the other characters, but we'll figure out, we'll work on that, we'll brainstorm. But yeah, again, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for other videos, and more Berserk will be coming, and more Katura Miura honoring. So stay tuned until next time.